Welcome back to Real Rugby Only, South Africa versus Scotland. Now, my phone is overheating because I'm in France right now and the sun is out. It's close to 40 degrees. It is crazy. I was impressed by what the Springboks just did to England. I mean, as an English fan, I'm half English, half French. So both my teams lost this weekend. France in a convincing way because they could have actually beaten the All Blacks. England were nowhere near, although I don't think they played too badly. I think the Springboks were just outstanding. Do I think it's going to be a different scenario against Scotland? Yes. I think Scotland will push South Africa a little bit closer than England did. I was stunned, and I tell you, stunned to see that Scotland beat Argentina. Now, Argentina are kind of the tier one rugby nation that is the most difficult to predict. They are so inconsistent. They can beat anyone on their day, and they can lose to anyone on their day. Crazy. They're sort of the tier one nation with the least amount of consistency. I really thought Argentina were going to win. I saw the first 5 minutes. Argentina held the ball and scored a try, 7-0. And then I thought, well, this is going to be a rough day for Scotland. You don't know Finn Russell, etc. Now, I don't know what team Scotland will send out. All I know is that South Africa have released their team sheet already. We're Monday as I'm recording this. Crazy. This is sort of typical Rassie Erasmus mind games. And if I'm not mistaken, we've got Papier, Pollard playing, so a Bulls 9 and 10. The Bulls, well, anyway, that's not the subject. I don't know if... Ooh, loads of insects. I don't know if if having too many Bulls players is a good idea, given that, the Bulls always seem to, crumble under pressure in the big URC games. Anyway, maybe it's not a factor. I think that the Springboks, whatever team that they put out, they will beat Scotland. Right, let me just cancel the suspense. They will beat Scotland, but I think it will be very close. A lot closer than most people think. I think Scotland will really push South Africa to the limits. Now, I don't know where this is being played. I think it's being played in Cape Town, which is a very familiar environment for some of the Scots. Some of them will appreciate playing in Cape Town instead of in the Highveld. No altitude, a very beautiful city to sort of get used to for the few days before the game. I think that South Africa will score between 30 and 40 points, and I think that Scotland will be defeated only by 10. Maybe even less. I think that Scotland will push South Africa. Why? Now, I don't know if Finn Russell will be playing, but the way that Scotland manoeuvred Argentina was very impressive. Argentina, on their day, can beat South Africa. We've seen it. They're a very good side. Now, that means on their day, right? I just said. I think that Scotland will play a brand of rugby that we see, Glasgow play, because obviously Scotland is quite similar to Glasgow. I think that they're going to play a lot of back rugby, a lot of exciting rugby. I'm not sure that the Springboks will be able to defend a low score for Scotland. I think Scotland will score quite a lot of points, but then, same thing goes for Scotland. I'm not sure they're going to be able to stop South Africa from scoring, 40, 45. So my prediction for this game is going to be South Africa 37, Scotland 29. If I had to, guess off the top of my head. I think that Scotland won't get thrashed like England did. I think that they're going to play a bit better, and I think that the Springboks won't, have the team that ready to sort of thrash Scotland. Right? I think that they've played as slightly less experienced team, if I'm not mistaken. So it'll be tight. Where South Africa will win the game like they did against England is a big scrum. The rucks, they slowed England's rucks downs to perfection. England did not have quick ball, and they could not at any moment in the game actually show any dominance on that side of things. South Africa was just too good. I was stunned to see that Ellis Park was actually full. From what I heard, I thought it was going to be sort of half full, but then South Africa managed to South Africa Rugby managed to sell out the remaining tickets, I suppose. I hope they don't do the same thing in Cape Town. I hope that they allow their citizens to be able to purchase tickets at normal prices. And from what I know, the Cape Town DHL Stadium isn't located in a highly dangerous neighbourhood like it is in Johannesburg, like Ellis Park is in Johannesburg. Anyway, guys, that's my prediction. If you want more predictions about rugby, well, this is what I do for a living, really. I trade the sports market, which means that I find value bets and I bet on sports for a living, right? It's completely free to join if you want to try it out for 3 days. I'll drop a link in the description. I don't only bet on rugby, but that's definitely the sport of the sport I love the most, and that's where we make the most money. So if you are interested, click the link, and I will see you in another video. I have just done a prediction on New Zealand versus Italy, which is very interesting because I backed Italy. Kind of. have a look, and I'll select another game and make another video. So I will see you next time. It was Real Rugby Only. Julian is my name, from beautiful France. And if you did like the video, drop a comment, I don't know, subscribe, like it. That's all I ask. I'm doing this for fun because I love rugby, and I hope you do too.